Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Thanks for tuning in to the Unsigned Showcase and kicking your week off with a one-day grind. We got 7 extreme bands to check out today, so we're going to get straight into it, no messing about. These first guys are great. PROLETAR, God knows how you say the name. Perbudakan. I'm not even going to try and say it. Here we go. Dope. Nice to get a bit of a breakdown, break away from that blasting energy. But this is the kind of energy that we love to kick off the Monday grind with. Super dope. Great video as well. Love that one. Very, very nice. This is Morgue Breath on Gore Grinder. Pavor Eterno. God, I can't speak today. Here we go. Yeah. Killer, man, love this one. Love the biting, thrashy guitars, absolutely sick drumming, great vocal in there, and that bass tone just ripping through the mix. Amazing, dope. This is Blood Expectoration with Humanity's Collapse. Here we go. More sick bass. It's been every week for the last month or so, just bass is killing it. man, super solid. This one had everything you want to hear. Great video as well, but just dope riffs, a solo in there, great vocal, an insane bass tone, which was absolutely amazing. The drummer sounded great, nice pop on the snare, cymbals sounded great. So these guys just ticked every single box, super solid, really, really enjoyed it. But man, I'm going to start to say, because it's just been happening so often now, this year at least, that 2025 might be the year of the bass. And I don't think that's ever been said before in metal. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a year or two, but I think we're starting now to see bassists pushing themselves to the front of the mix, being right up there with the guitars. It's not just guitar heavy music with a low end from the bass. It's guitar and bass heavy music, super thick, super heavy. All the bassists are ripping through the mix with their tone. Sounds amazing. Absolutely love it. And it's about time the bassist got there. How the hell do you say this? Inside your feeble brain, there's probably a horse, is what all that says. This is Burroughs' Grief. Let's give it a spin.
The glass represents the extreme test of impulse and the potential for tragedy. Tragedy struck.
Let's crank it up. Sick. Yeah. 3 guys, is it? I don't think we see the Dave, did we, in this video? But man, yeah, really cool 3-piece band, sounding like 2001 mathcore. Really, really dope. We need bands like this to still keep going. They've only got 9 subscribers, so get on this channel. Oh, that might not even be the band. That's Gangrene Productions. But anyway, hopefully we see some more out of this band, because yeah, that's just a great sound. Very, very cool. Although I will say to them, slam it harder through the limiter, because we had to turn that one up quite a bit. Now we've got a few more videos from our friend Poorly Crafted Music Videos, who likes the same stuff we like, so we keep putting his videos on the channel. This is TELOS with What They Built. Here we go.
Go!
Holy shit, bands nowadays are sounding just absolutely crazy. There's music in the past where the riffs would make you pull a stank face or the breakdown would make you pull a stank face. Now just the guitar tone, doesn't matter what they're playing on it, that's enough to make you pull a stank face because it's just biting down your ears, just like scratching in your ears hard. Even the guitars in this mix had a punch to them, you know, when it was like ding. You could feel it pulse through your ear. Just crazy, amazing, heavy sounding music. Really, really nice. This is another one from Poorly Crafted, Aterstod, A Longing Since. Oh, this is on Zegama Beach. A Longing Since, I think it is. Here we go. Great sound. Superb. Absolutely love music like this. Love the tone, love the vibe. Blackened, post-hardcore, screamo-y stuff, just with a raw emotion to it. Sounds absolutely amazing. And Zegama Beach is a great one. I'm actually writing a record like this at the moment. I played one the other week that I did it. I've been writing some other stuff, just short tracks, short blasts of energy, and kind of then into a more softer edge like these guys did in this track, to kind of just bring that emotion into more screamo and chaotic energy. And I've had a record already on Zegama Beach, but I might send it over to those guys again because I think they might be interested. Now we're going to finish off another one with Poorly Crafted. They've sorted us out today with 3 videos. Hereisaropegoodluck, which is a cool name. Finding a Whisperer in the Whirlwind, which is also a cool name. But this one's 4 minutes long and it's some mathcore that sounds really, really great as well. So we're going to give a good listen to this one and finish off the show. Hope you've had a good one. Here we go. Vocal just bites into your ears. Superb. Cool video for this one as well. Yep, that's the end of that one. Man, bands that are super chaotic mathcore, as loud as hell, with vocals that bite through your ears. I'm not sure if my ears aren't bleeding after that one, because that was ridiculous bite from that vocal with a distortion on it. Just absolutely ripped through your ears in almost a painful way, in almost an uncomfortable way, but just blaring in your face to the max. Sounded amazing. The drumming was next level amazing. Loved it. Superb riffs again and guitar tones, and that bass tone again, just absolutely amazing. But bands that have all that screamo mathcore energy, just absolutely ripping on the drums and everything, but then move us into somewhat chilled, into somewhat atmospheric, emotional, and just, you know, totally change the vibe of the song. Whether it's towards the end, I like it as an outro, but I also like it where it's kind of halfway through. So you get a break and then they go back to the heaviness again. That works great as well. But just to slot in that emotional edge into extreme angry metal, to flip the script and to flip the vibe, is amazing. And it's the best stuff, in my opinion, because you just get everything from that. You know, if you're looking for an emotional edge, you get that. But if you're looking just for that straight blast, you get that as well in spades. So it's just, you know, it just ticks every single box. And I think all the bands today have absolutely come through with something special, man. Every band's sounding amazing nowadays. I said that last week, but that's just the case. Every band sounds amazing. Everyone in the band sounds amazing. They're all super high level as well. It's not just like there's one really good guy in the band and everyone else is tagging along and kind of riding his wave. Everyone in the band is super high level, pumping away through the sound, and just, you know, just shining through the music in the most amazing way. But particularly this year, as far as we're concerned and what we're looking at, the bassists are shining through higher than they ever have, and it's about time. And I just hope from now on, bass in any kind of metal is right up there. It's like 25% of the sound, as it should be, and you can hear it for every second of the thing, and it just sounds amazing, because it just does sound amazing. That's it. So hope you have a good week. That's all we got so far. We haven't got any other videos lined up just yet, I don't think, but you'll see me back if we do. Send over your stuff, because we need some stuff in the queue. It's been a bit dry the last couple of weeks, adding stuff to the queue. We're okay so far, but if you've got some out, send it over. But yeah, that's it from me today, guys. Hope you have a good week. We'll see you around. Cheers. Bye.